MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, shortstop, Walt White.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Henry, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Right fielder, Gerald Williams.
Stepping in for the Braves, Gerald Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Walker is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman Andres.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Galarraga, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Base hit into right center. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Galarraga at second with 2 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Three-two pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Walker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Greg Maddux gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Digging in, Marcus Grissom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Putter low. 1-1.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, Cliff.
Striding in, Cliff Floyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Moses Alou.
Stepping into the box, Moses Alou. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Braves lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Eddie Perez.
For Atlanta, catcher, Eddie Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Perez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Cordero is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Danny Batista.
Now at the plate, Danny Batista. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Left side. Berry has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Tony Graffanino.
Digging in, Tony Graffanino. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So digging in now, Darren Fletcher, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Graffinino. And that's the first out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Will Cordero.
Digging in now, Will Cordero. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving stop to first. That's off to that one.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Sean Berry, and it's grounded just foul down the line. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bouncer down the line. But it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, shortstop, Walt White.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Walt Weiss. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Gerald Williams.
Ready for another chance. Gerald Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Juan Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Juan Bell.
First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Butch Henry.
At the plate, Butch Henry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Missed with a slider. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Batista giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder, number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Grissom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chipper Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Walker moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Stepping in, Andres Galarraga. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Walker ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Eddie Perez.
Ready now, Eddie Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Galarraga, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Danny Batista, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. So striding forward now, Cliff Floyd will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Floyd.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Moses Alou.
Standing in, Moses Alou. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Larry Walker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Darren Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Another 1-2 delivery. Flying toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Standing in now, Will Cordero. Chopper foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Tony Graffinino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Graffinino.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out.
The pitcher, number 31.
Into the box, Greg Maddux. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Changeup in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
For Atlanta, shortstop, Walt White.
Ready for another shot now, Walt Weiss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Sean Berry.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. A wave and a miss.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. It's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, Edgar Butch Henry.
Now batting, Butch Henry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Ready once again, Gerald Williams. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Down and away, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
To short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Digging in once again, Andres Galarraga. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. On its way is pitch number 75. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
In now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Eddie Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Galarraga on second. Jones at first. 1 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Alou comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Bautista.
In now, Danny Bautista. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Grissom. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Popped high in the air. Galarraga is underneath this one. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd.
He swings and grounds it to short.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Moses Alou.
Now in the box, Moses Alou, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Popped him up. Jones has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jeff Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jeff Shaw.
Striding into the box, Tony Graffinino, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And it's 1-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Walt Weiss, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Gerald Williams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Larry Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Here's a high pop-up. Jones is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Darren Fletcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren Fletcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Riding in once again, Will Cordero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Galarraga is there. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 5, Sean Berry.
Into the box now, Sean Berry. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Gil Heredia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mike Kensing will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit high and deep to right center. Grissom on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Eddie Perez.
Digging in, Eddie Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bell takes it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. So stepping in, Juan Bell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman, Juan Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Mike Kensing.
Now at the plate, Mike Kensing, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Popped him up. Galarraga in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Center fielder, number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Standing in, Marcus Grissom. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Braves 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Striding in to start the 9th, Danny Batista, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Walker is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Tony Graffanino.
Settling in now, Tony Graffanino. First offering on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Javier Lopez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Javier Lopez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Lopez is off at first with 2 away.
That's ball.
2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Gerald Williams, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Kerry Lightenberg enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Kerry Lightenberg.
Leading off the inning, Moses Alou, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Line drive to left. Batista is there, 1 away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Up next for Washington, catcher, Darren Fletcher.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Fletcher. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Last strike now for the Nats. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Braves take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Greg Maddux earns the victory on the mound. Butch Henry pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.